Our Black Friday sale is live right now, 25% off the entire site, all of our handmade leather goods, including all the new stuff that we released. And if you're confused maybe what to get your guy or gal, we made a little buying guide to explain all of our products and what ones you might want to get for certain hobbies and types of people. So check them out below.
Ugh. Which side's up? All right, I think that side's up. I have no idea. This is a huge unboxing today. Woo. Tim the Toolman Taylor over here. If you don't know me, I'm Sam. I've been running the skate shoes, skate reviews for the last year or so now, and I've recently broken my ankle, so I'm just chilling. But this is a really cool unboxing today because it is the former Soltech brands. Knafs now owns them, I believe. So Knafs sent us a whole bunch of shoes. I don't even know what shoes they are. I know tons of people have been asking us for Etnies and Emerica. Those are the three main Soltech brands that Knafs acquired, I believe. I'm a little bit out of the loop on this one. We've kind of been talking to one of the sales guys for a while, and they're in the process of making a whole bunch of changes and just a whole bunch of stuff. And so he's like, you know what, we'll just send you guys a box. And I was like, I'll just open them up. I'll see what they got. I don't know if they're all skate shoes. I don't know if they're lifestyle shoes. I'm not 100% sure, so you're all along on the ride with me. This is pretty exciting because I don't know, there's just these old brands that I feel like the quality can't ever keep up. I feel like of all of these brands, like Emerica and Etnies could have gone out of business at any point for the last 5 years, but now Knafs has them and it feels like they're kind of kickstarting them and restarting all of that. So without further ado, I'm just curious on what we got. This is actually the right way up. So I'm gonna unbox them because I just kind of want to. The knife today is a Knafs Lander 5. It's pretty sick. It's pretty small. I'm a big fan of this knife. I don't know if you can see it. These Knafs knives are sick. Whenever I'm dissecting shoes and stuff, I always have a knife at my desk, and I've just been rotating through a whole bunch of them. So I'm really finding out what I like. I like the smaller ones too, because there's some bigger ones that I feel like I might cut my thumb off. But these are sick. I also think it's only $30 or something like that. So kind of cool. Anyways, without further ado, so this doesn't go on too long. I don't know if you can even see this, so. Ooh, like butter. Ooh, that is satisfying. I've opened a lot of boxes in my day. This is pretty satisfying. This is a pretty satisfying experience. So, way to go, Knafs Lander. All right, what do we got? Ooh, got all sorts of stuff in here. I can't even see what's on camera and what isn't. Ooh, some socks. Sick. Hopefully that's in focus. I'm gonna move everything out of here because this is gonna be too crazy. Got some S crew socks, very nice. Script crew sock, color white, size, one size. There you go, shout out to S. And I think all three of these brands, like S, Emerica, and Etnies, they've all been around since the 90s. They all started as skater owned, and then the STI, that Soul Technology Institute, is so interesting. It's kind of like what we do, but before us. And they had all sorts of tests. They had the kickflip test that hit the shoe against grip tape on a big wheel, which I think would be sick to recreate. We got the Martindale abrasion test, but that one's seems insane. And they had the really cool test that Reynolds was reminding me about when we did that interview. Is they had this pressure plate that you'd ollie off onto and hit it, and it was oh, you're hitting this with 20,000 pounds of pressure, so that's why you need good shoes. So anyways, enough about old Soltech stuff. Let's dig into these shoes. Should I go brand by brand? Okay, so for Emerica, we have two of these. Oh, very sick. Okay, looks like we got two of the same things. So without further ado, again, I'm just gonna keep saying that over and over again. What do we have? We have, whoa. That is not what I was expecting at all. The denim is throwing me off on this thing. All right, so this is a shoe I actually have a lot of experience with. This is the Emerica Wino G6 slip-on. I am a big fan of the Emerica slip-on, this Wino slip-on. It's a shoe, I owned actually 2 pairs of them. Super comfortable. It's one of those shoes, I can't skate in it because it gets too loose, but it's my go-to, for a long time it was just my go-to slip-on. They have a whole bunch of different versions of them. I'm just gonna get this whole box. I know that they had a bunch that had a little rubber thing on here. They've gone through a bunch. This is crazy suede denim. We got the other G6 slip-on. Ooh, hard to beat that classic. Nice. So just the classic black. I had some in green. I've had some in black. And they're pretty cheap too. I think they're only like 60 bucks. Let me get out my phone and break out. So these come at $75. I feel like they used to be like 60 bucks. Oh, you can get them on sale for $27.99. So that's hard to beat. But honestly, it's like, you know, pretty standard slip-on. I really like the fit. Like these fit my feet really good. But like I said, I know every slip-on does loosen up a bunch. So these will probably be in that slip-on showdown I'm gonna do. So $75 for this white pair. $75 for like the classic black and white, which you can't go wrong with. I think they're like, yeah, $75 for this other pair as well. The denim is kind of sick. Like at first I was like, ooh, that's kind of weird, but like looking at it from far away, it's like kind of cool. I like the textures. Okay, so a couple Wino G6 slip-ons, kind of cool. I will probably chop these promptly in half for that giant slip-on showdown. What else should we do? Should we go to Etnies? Yeah, let's do Etnies. I'm down for Etnies. Box number 1. Oh, they're going back to the old logo, which is way cool. Big fan of that. What do we have here? Whoa, puffy boys. Whoa, this is actually kind of crazy. This outsole's nuts. Etnies non-slip grip. Oh, they're sick. They're like puffy and slim at the same time. Boy, they just look like old school, like 2005 shoes. What even are these? This is the Etnies low cut. Oh, kind of sick. It's pretty puffy. I like it. It's got the little T-toe up here. I don't know if you can see that. Got your T-toe. I wonder if this is actually double layered. Super puffy tongue. This is like, they probably hate to hear it, but it's kind of like a Samba. Whoa, this is the Etnies is actually like in. This is weird. So this toe is actually crazy too, because like this rubber is way slipperier than this rubber. This traction's insane. So Etnies low cut right there. What other Etnies do we got? We have Etnies low cut triple tongue. What the fuck even is this? Why are there 3 tongues? This is weird. Okay, same shoe. What size? We got 10.5 on this one. We got 9.5. I must have sent all the sizing from Wayne Weston. Sorry, everyone else in the shop. What is with the triple tongue? Is this something that I missed growing up? Like, this is super nostalgic? The triple tongue is crazy. So this is the same shoe, but this one has 3 tongues. I gotta look this up. This is weird. Okay, Etnies. Low cut. Triple tongue. That wasn't even close. Yes, I do mean Etnies low cut triple tongue. I don't even see this coming up anywhere. I guess we'll go to the Etnies website. Not low cut triple tongue. Are these not even, they're not even on the website. Are these like re-released? Am I not supposed to be showing these off yet? Well, if you want a puffy tongue, get 3. That's, oh, they got the 3 logos too? That is funny. Okay, so we got Etnies. Etnies triple tongue's got 3 of them. They look like they have the same outsole. I wonder if this cupsole stitch is real, because they also have like this double cupsole stitch up in front, which is kind of sick. Everything's triple stitched. I like to see triple stitching ever. Everything's double stitched right there. I want to see if this is real. I guess this is probably something if we can cut this shoe in half. Yeah, the cupsole stitch is real. You can see it in there. That's crazy at 3 tongues. It's like kind of funny because they're about the same puffy level. I feel like these are gonna be way puffier though. It's kind of weird. Like, what's going on with that? Crazy. Weird. I like it though. Like, why not have a gimmick? You just gotta make sure your gimmick actually works. So like, I guess it works. I mean, I don't know what they're trying to achieve other than like a big puffy tongue. Kind of crazy. I like this outsole though. Weird. Okay, I really wish my ankle wasn't broken so I could like skate these and see what's going on. Maybe I'll have to keep all these shoes and cut them in half when I can skate. Okay, Etnies, you're off the docket. On to the next one.
A lot of people have no idea that Rose Anvil started as a leather goods company and especially a camera gear company, because in 2018 we launched our very first, well, a second Kickstarter, raised $500,000 for a camera harness. COVID hit immediately after, and so we started cutting boots and shoes in half from a professional leather worker's perspective. And then that whole thing happened, you know, now we're nearly at 1 million subscribers. But I finally got around to designing all the rest of the camera gear that I've been wanting to release for like the last 5 years, starting with the little slim wrist strap, cinches down, hand sewn. It's our belt thickness leather, so it's super sturdy. Our slim neck strap, same kind of concept. Really simple attachments, all brass, hand sewn details, a little neck piece there. The lasso link, which is one of my favorites because this thing is super articulate. You see all these little individual pieces and how they flow and move around. Our Lone Bandit that you've probably heard me talking about plenty. It holds one camera about as comfortably as humanly possible because it distributes your weight over a larger surface area. And then the Big Daddy, the full Bandit harness. This carries 2 to 3 cameras, because you can get a third camera attachment with the Pro package, and everything is designed by me and handmade right here in the shop. So if you need to get some Christmas gifts, some birthday gifts, if you need to upgrade your camera gear, or if you got an old camera just sitting around, you need a good excuse to pull it out, get yourself a little strap, check them out below, and thanks for supporting our handmade leather goods that makes this whole channel possible.
What do we got? Looks like all the rest of them are S. Ooh, okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. I'll start with this one. Sorry, I've been looking at all of them first. So, what do we have from S? We have the Excel. Oosh. The shoe that everyone has been clamoring for. I have an Excel OG that's been sitting on my shelf for a while. Because we were luckily in touch with the designers at S, and I was like, yo, you guys should we should break down the whole history of the S, all the changes of the Excel, all the changes, all the differences between all 3 of them. And so now I have at least 2 of them, this black on black. Hopefully you can even see that. It's super puffy. This is like probably one of the most popular skate shoes ever. It was like everybody wanted to copy this. But your classic puffy, it's pretty much a dunk. I mean, it has really puffy here, really puffy here. It's the dunk before the dunk was an SB thing. It's just sick. It's like the super classic. I like this patch style. Wow, I definitely did not steal this for Patchworks. That's really funny that it has that exact patch. Whoa. See, the triangle's a good shape. These lineman patches, they have both of them. This borrows from, this is actually, of course, something that Weston just unboxed, and it doesn't actually have the lineman patch I want to show. But this kind of like lineman patch looking detail is something borrowed from these big boots, because linemen, when they're climbing up telephone poles, they need these patches here to like add extra abrasion resistance, so it just makes sense to put them on skate shoes. This one's built in. I wonder if this is actually double layered or not. It kind of feels like it isn't. I don't know, I guess we'll see. When I cut them in half eventually, I'll dissect them and we'll see. So, sick. People love this shoe. It's probably one of the most sold shoes ever. So people have been clamoring for it. Then we have a really cool one here. One that I haven't seen anywhere in person. What is it? Ooh, this colorway is also sick. Whoa, this thing is beefy. What size is this? A 10.5? Crazy. This is a cool color. I'm a big fan. I'm a sucker for these wheat colorways because, I don't know, it's hard to beat that classic wheat. This is crazy. So this is the TJ Rogers shoe. TJ Rogers is a pro skater, obviously. This is his pro model. They said it's chock full like crazy technology. I should pull this one up because it's full of stuff, and I want to make sure it's right. This colorway is called Copper colorway. All right, so let's read about this one, because this is like on the level of marketing that like you're seeing with like Reynolds and other like big releases for pro shoes. Like this one got a lot of coverage, a lot of hype. I actually think the Shred Shop guys did a big video on it. I think they actually cut it in half at some point. I saw somebody posted it cut in half, and I was like, yo, that's our stick, you stay away. Just kidding, I didn't actually do that. The Shred Shop guys are cool. Oh man, they got all this double layer too. Like this style is so back in. Like this reminds me, it's just like that 90s style. It's like New Balance has the 1010, that has like the wavy one right there, or the wavy outsole. This is sick, but man, this thing is a beast. It's like super duper puffy. All right, S is proud to introduce the debut signature shoe for the hardest working man on 4 wheels, TJ Rogers. The TJ Rogers shoe takes design cues from the 90s, obviously, and early 2000s heritage. Combined with signature TJ style to form a technically superior, effortlessly stylish premium skate shoe. Equipped with all-new E-bound midsole, the TJ Rogers is designed to offer supreme skate performance. Whether TJ is getting tech on ledges or jumping off giant drops, his shoe is designed to last. And I feel like TJ Rogers just like hucks himself off stuff. Pretty sick to watch. I wish I had those kind of balls, because that's scary. So we got a triple stitch toe cap with exposed underlay, adds extreme durability in high wear areas. New E-bound foam made for heavy impact, 30% softer and 20% more impact resistant than traditional molded PU foams. Is that 0.5 or 5? It's either 0.5 or 5 times functional lifespan of a molded EVA foam. Double stitching on eye stay and quarter panel adds Double stitching on eye stay and quarter panel adds. Not pictured, hidden internal lace loops. Oh yeah, look at that. Hidden internal lace loops provide optional full-length lace protection. Molded TPR eye stay guard adds structure and durability. Tongue straps provide a locked-in fit. Mesh panels and perforations add breathability. Molded EVA insole adds a further layer of comfort and impact. There's a lot of like sentences that have just stopped here. Molded EVA insole adds a further layer of comfort and impact. Impact protection, I assume. Geohex tread pattern for superior traction. Suede. This thing's all over the place. This one doesn't feel like suede. It feels like almost nubucky. It's like that Timberland style thing. There is so much going on in this shoe. I do like this because everyone always breaks their laces. It doesn't really cover the laces. I like the internal lacing because that's the only way you can save your laces. There is so much going on inside the shoe. It is crazy. Definitely gonna have to cut this one. I feel like this is a for sure chop. Chopper shop, it's a chop. My hair is so greasy today, it's unreal. All right, keep looking at myself. This thing's beefy, and TJ Rogers is sick. I think he actually just had, he was going through testicular cancer, and I think he either beat it or is in remission right now, so it's really good to see. Shout out to TJ Rogers, battling cancer. That sucks. Your shoe is crazy. I'm excited to wear it. I'm really close. I got like 6 more weeks till I can put weight. I got like 5 more weeks till I can put weight on my ankle, and then who knows how long in PT to make sure I'm still good to skate. These might have to wait until I can actually skate them. I'm super curious. Because all those big New Balance shoes, I was like, I'm not gonna like these. Turns out I really do like them. So like an even puffier version could go either way for me. All right, so that's cool from this. And the last one is mustached. Shout out to 2014. That was my era back in high school. We have the TJ Rogers, I believe this is their Movember. Oh, that's kind of funny. TJ Rogers, oh my, it's removable. All right, hold on. This is kind of sick. So we got the TJ Rogers Movember edition. Can you see that when it's black on black? Should I put some white paper or something on it? Maybe this will help. So we got the TJ Rogers Movember edition. Because like I said, he did have cancer. I'm actually gonna look up what's going on. TJ Rogers cancer. This is AI overview, so take it with a grain of salt. It says, professional skateboarder TJ Rogers was diagnosed with testicular cancer in 2022. He underwent chemotherapy and has since become a vocal advocate for men's health, encouraging others to normalize getting checked by a doctor and raising awareness for the cause through campaigns like his collaboration with Movember and S Skateboarding. That's crazy. So he was diagnosed in 2022 after a freak injury while playing with his dog who repeatedly hit him in the testicles. Yikes. He was prompted to see a doctor because the pain persisted. Treatment, he underwent multiple rounds of chemotherapy, which he describes as one of the most challenging things he's ever overcome. Cancer is gnarly, man. Everyone has someone in their life that has cancer too, so it's rough. My mother-in-law's battling it right now. It says, skateboarding as therapy, Rogers continued to skate throughout his chemotherapy as a way to stimulate his mind and challenge himself. And advocacy, he has since become a prominent voice for men's health awareness, particularly for testicular cancer. Current status, Rogers is in recovery, cancer-free, and is back to pushing his skateboarding career. So that's sick. Shout out to TJ Rogers, man. That sucks. Like, cancer is the worst. Check yourself, you know? You gotta do the little check, just in case. You never know. It might be kind of wacky, but, like, it's worth it. Better early is, like, be on the more paranoid side for cancer instead of waiting until it's too late and you can't do anything about it. So, shout out to TJ Rogers. The Movember is removable. Kinda sick. Can you put it anywhere? Nope, well, it stays there, but that's cool. That's actually sick that they're doing this. Indie Cancer Research Foundation is good, so I'm glad they're somewhat supporting this with this shoe. So if you're gonna go buy a TJ Rogers shoes, buy the Movember one and, you know, support cancer research, because cancer sucks and affects everybody at some point. So enough of that heartfelt stuff. Is that it? That is everything in the box. I take it back. It wasn't everything. We got a whole bunch of socks. Got a whole bunch of S socks, black and white. So that's it. I wonder if I can try any of these on. What size was this one? A good chunk of them were 9.5. Should I do a mini try-on section, or is that going to make this video too long? I might cut these in half. I might wait to get some different models to cut in half. Everyone's been clamoring for these old brands, and I've just kind of been waiting for them to get like everybody on their team on the same page from the acquisition. Maybe I could get some old shoes from like, this is Soltec era, this is Nidaker era, because I don't know too much about Nidaker. All I know is that they're a somewhat umbrella corporation that has acquired them. All right, so mini try-on here. Still gotta be able to see here. All right, that's enough. What am I wearing today? Well, I have this beautiful walking medical boot on my left foot. It's about $250 retail. It's pretty sick. On the other foot, I have actually a Warsaw collaboration just got in yesterday. Yeah, literally yesterday, so I put it on, and I've been scooting around in it. Actually, I'm not scooting around anymore because I had a mobility scooter, and it's like the only exercise I got because it's either crutches or a scooter, and crutches suck. But I scoot back and forth to work every day, which is about a mile, and I've just been scooting around doing all my grocery shopping, so I put like, we calculated the other day, because I put like 400 miles, no, not 400. I put like 150 miles on the mobility scooter in like a month. And the other day I was scooting home, and I was like, man, this thing feels kind of wobblier than usual, but I checked it because it's gotten wobbly before, and all the screws were still in, everything was still good to go. And I was like, okay, I guess it's just getting wobbly. It's kind of like getting a left lean because I'm on it so much. And then I go through, I hit the curb and those little like bumps, the raised bumps for the blind people. And I hit the curb and the front just shears off. And I just take a tumble and my scooter broke in half because I went too hard because I can't stay still and I have to be moving at all times. So I have a new 4-wheel all-terrain scooter coming for the winter months. Will be sick. So hopefully I don't have too much longer on that. Also, shout out to these Polar socks. I've been a big fan of them. They fit me really well, plus I just like it. This one's a frowny face, the other one is a smiley face, but I'm not taking off the boot. All right, with the try-on, let's start this with the... Start with the Wino. And the Wino, this one's a 9.5. I feel like, I can't remember if I do 9s or 9.5 in these usually. Ooh, those are some stiff boys right off the bat. And I think part of the slip-on video, a big part of it is going to be sizing. Ooh, that fits real good. That fits well. Yeah, like 9.5 is sick. But like I said, like one of my problems with these shoes is they get a little bit loose after you wear them, especially because they're slip-ons, so there's no laces. 9.5 fits me perfectly, and I have worn these. I've worn through 3 pairs of these at least, so big fan of the Wino. 9.5 fits. All right, triple tongue, please let the triple tongue. It's a 10.5. What's the low cut? All right, I'll try on the normal low cut at first. The triple tongue is probably a little bit too big. So this is a 9.5 in the low cut. Ooh, that fits real good. Ooh, yep. How puffy does it look? It's pretty puffy, but like, it's not overly puffy. I don't know, what do you guys think? How puffy does that look on screen? That fits me really well though. It's like a little pointy. There's like a little arch support in there. Kind of sick. Ooh, I'm hyped. And I never, ever, ever wear navy blue, ever. But I can kind of vibe with this, with like the grayish outsole. All right, on to the next one. What was next? Etnies. Oh, TJ Rogers. Which one's my size? 10. Oh yes, the November one is my size. I will always support cancer awareness. I like the simple colors of this too. Oh, this is the XL. Well, whatever, I'm getting excited for Movember, okay? I shaved really poorly and left too much of my mustache. And, that's where we're at. So this one, Puff Daddy, holy cow. That's puffy. I don't know if you can see that. That's a 9.5. Boy, the 9.5s are fitting me just right. On some of these brands where, it's kind of hard to get these in shops right now, I feel like. And some of these brands, I hate to buy them without putting them on. This is a super duper puffy tongue though. Holy shnikes. These are good pants I'm wearing with it though. What pants am I wearing? The only pants that actually fit over my boot are Polar Big Boy jeans. So shout out to Polar. I will say, I really like Polar's products. I've never had more inconsistent sizing in my entire life. Like these are an XL, they fit almost like my Ls. My other pair of XLs is huge, so I don't know if there's a sizing discrepancy somewhere in those, but they're the only ones that fit, so I'm like hyper aware of all the sizing I have, because I have like multiple Ls, a couple XLs. I don't know what's going on there. Each cut is a little bit different. These look super duper puffy. They don't feel crazy on foot though. 9.5 fits me perfectly, so true to size on all of these so far. Oops. All right, TJ Rogers Movember, also a 9.5, also Puff Daddy. I wonder if this is built on like the same last. What the hell's the camera? These look pretty similar. Like this, the TJ Rogers is like a super duper upgraded XL. It's like almost the same shape. Probably built on the same lasts. Holy cow, that is a tank. This thing is huge. But that totally fits his style. Like he's got the super baggy pants, that super 90s, 2000s look that's pretty much back in style right now. I'm a big fan of baggier pants. I mean, there's a point where it gets too baggy, obviously. Like Jinko's too baggy. When you can fit a whole laptop in your back pocket, a little bit too baggy. Come on, pants. Like right now, these pants are so baggy, I can't even lace this up. This is crazy puff. I don't know how it comes across off screen. That is a puffy shoe. I also can't really even stand, so let me see how this feels. Let me do a walk. Oh my god, almost tipping over there. Looks pretty good with the pants, honestly. I mean, it doesn't look insanely puffy. Feels like a tank on my foot. This probably skates pretty similar to that Reynolds, because the Reynolds is like pretty built up. This just has more puff in the tongue. It was like in that Reynolds interview, and he was like, I just wanted more puff in the tongue. Well, shoot, people, if you want more puff, you got this bad boy. Super excited. I'm definitely going to chop these in half at some point. So that's it. That's everything for this. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty true to size. I bought some Etnies Maranas a couple months ago, and they were way too pointy at a 9.5, so I got a little worried about the Etnies shape. But these ones fit me really good. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think about Soltech, not Soltech, formerly Soltech, now Nidaker brands. All these old legacy brands, like what shoes you'd want to even see cut in half from all of them, because like we got some of their most popular hitters right here. But I think that's pretty much it for me, so I'm out. Go buy a Knafs knife. What is this, Knafs Lander 4? And yeah, Nidaker stuff coming up soon, so go support testicular cancer as well. Go check yourself in the shower. Get someone else to check you, it's just as fun, so fun. All right, I'm out.